Hi guys, I would like to thank you for coming to this video. Uh, Evidently you landed here for a reason. Evidently you might be trying to find out something about the Jackrabbit Slim program, and you may probably just wanting to see if this here is a real, what I mean by real, if this here is a legitimate opportunity or if this here is a scam. If you may feel like that, your money may be just, not going what you think that it's going to. Uh, Now, if I can just get you to just stick with me throughout the duration of this here video, and I promise you guys and stuff that I'm going to give you some good information and let you make an educated decision towards this here program. Now, I was a member of this here program, so when I'm speaking on truth that happened with me. This program here, like I said, it probably goes by the name of the Jackrabbit Slim. It may be also going by JRS Marketing, American Prosperity System. And the creator, I think his name is Chris Hollinger. And also you got another person here that some kind of way they're affiliated with and they go by the name of Vic. And I think that's supposedly be his brother. So I think it's Vic, uh, Victor Hollinger. So those are the two names that are actually just, dealing with this here program. So I'm just going to go ahead and just show you the original letter that actually got me to join this here program, which I received back in September of 2022. And let me see if I can find that letter for you. Okay, this is that exact letter that I got at the time of the program. Uh, it says turn $60 into, tax-free donations. And I called and listened to this number here, guys. And this is still it's still an active number that you can call, and you can listen to the voice message that he leaves on there, Chris Hollinger, that he leaves on there, and he basically, he's trying to promote the program. He's trying to explain it and just let you know exactly what you will be getting. And this here's a 17-minute long voice message that he has, voice recording that he has on here, guys. Uh, so as I read this here letter here, now I'm not going to go through here and read it or anything, guys. So you can actually you can pause it and you can read this here actual letter here. So since I had joined this here, I joined on September the 27th of 2022. So since I had joined this here, I think it had been like about three different letter changes altogether. Today's date is January the 6th of 2023. Okay. So, and I got from the letter here, guys, that, if I join this here program here and I sent my $60 in there, and that's $60 monthly, uh, that you would have to, that you was pay and stuff. And I got the impression that after listening to the recording that, you know, he, the following month, he was going to place five members of me joining up underneath me. And that's five members times um, $5, And so this here is an example where he gives, just three members at $5, which could give you $15, and that it would increase each month. So keep in mind, guys, I went to Walmart because to get a prepaid debit card. I didn't want to give out my main credit card or my debit card information. This is something that I want to be able to have the funds limited on it just in case if it don't go right. And so, so I went on ahead and I joined it. I sent my money in and I became a member, September the 27th of 2022. And, and it says, guaranteed money growth in 2022. Okay. So, like I said, and it says basically that they will send me, 50 pre-address envelopes with, return envelopes and, copies of the flyers, my mailing flyers and stuff will have my code on there, and I will receive that each month, with my $60 payment that I was paying out and for me to mail them, which I did, guys. And when they sent me my letter, guys, I ran additional copies of the letter and stuff. So the additional copies that I ran and stuff, I had 600 copies and I mailed out 600. within that short period of after joining and stuff. So my personal mailings that I had, and they came back to me as a return address, the ones that was non-deliverable at those 60s that I mailed out, I think I might have had about between 12 to 15, non-deliverables, to come back to me. Okay, whatever happened to, I guess, roughly the 500 and I don't know, 85 people or so that received it? Did they join the program? I don't think, that happened. Did some join? I really don't know. Uh, Come October, I was looking for a commission check because after listening to the number here that I scrolled to the top and showed you the call, they basically gave the impression to say, well, the next month, that they're gonna place five people up under me, and the next month I will receive commission check. Well, uh, September the 27th, I joined. October, I did receive my 50 letters to mail out. So I mailed those out, guys, and stuff. And so I really wasn't expecting anything, I guess, by being late September, me joining and stuff. So October and stuff. So I really wasn't expecting anything. Okay, so November rolled around. November of 2022, towards the end, like about November the 24th, I received an email, say commission checks will be mailed out. And no, at the end of November, I received $10 commission check. Okay, so that means that two members, you know, join. So I don't know if that happened from the 600 that I mailed out or the 50 that that I mailed out on that they sent me. Uh, okay, so back it up again in early part of October, says that he wasn't going to be mailing out the envelopes for us to do our own mailing, that he was going to increase the price to $69 per month, and that he would mail out our 50 envelopes on our behalf. Now, did he mail those out? It's no way of me ever being able to prove that they was mailed out, and it's or to say that they wasn't mailed out. I have no way to being able to prove. December of 2022, guys. Uh, like I said, I didn't receive any commission. The $5, well, the $10 commission check that I received in November was dated, for it was addressed as commission earned for October of 2022. Now, I didn't receive the month of December, of 2022. This recording here I'm doing today is January the 6th of 2023. So I didn't receive any commission check for the month of November or the month of December. So I decided to call, on January the 3rd of 2023. I decided to call this number here, and talk to Vic because I had questions. I had questions concerning about, you know, uh, commission check that I felt like I should have earned. So I'm gonna go and show you the actual text message, call that I made. And let's see here, guys. Now keep in mind, I made a call. Here's that number that I showed you on the previous page and stuff where it says call for any questions. So I called Vic. The phone rung, and as it was ringing, guys, he texted me before it even hung up on the call, from ringing. And this is him in the gray. He said, "Please text me." Okay, so I I texted him, and I told him that I was a member of the program, the Jack Rabbit Slim program, and I would like my participation in the program to stop because at this point I didn't earn any commission, guys. I'm paying, I jumped from $60 a month to $69 a month, and I only earn $10 commission. So keep in mind I joined in September, so we're gonna count October, November, and December. So 3 months into the program, guys, I paid, and I didn't earn any. commission other than the commission for October as he addressed, and it was $10. I'm thinking that, I should have had five as the recording on that message said that he would place five members up underneath me, uh, which I thought was misleading, after I didn't get any other commission. And this is what he texts back in the gray. He said, I can surely do that. You pay with check or debit. So this is after I request him. I'm in the green, and I shaded out some more my personal information. And I told him, I said I paid by credit card. He said, okay, no problem. Good luck to you. And I text him back and I said, when will it take effect? And he said, immediately I will cancel your auto debit and advise your teammates of their new account. Uh, you know, and it says lost. And I guess he started to say, good luck to me. And so I kindly responded back and I said, thank you. Now keep in mind, this here text message here is all January the 3rd of 2023. And so I waited a day because things just wasn't sitting well with me. So on January the 4th of 2023, I decided to give him another text message. So because that seemed like that's the only way that he wanted to communicate through text. It didn't seem like he wanted to communicate at all through any uh, voice conversation, personal voice conversation. So this is what I text him and stuff. And I said, good morning, Vic. I said, I have another question. I said, I only received one commission check around the last week of November of 2022. And that commission check was stated that it was for the month of October. That was commission that was earned, which was $10. What about the commission checks for the month of November and December? And I go on and give him my member, idea of the program along with my other personal information, and I kindly thanked him. And then he asked me again in the gray here. He said, "Didn't you leave our funds?" But basically, he asked me and stuff. He said, "Didn't yesterday you called and canceled, your membership?" And I said, "Yes, I did, but wasn't I still entitled to months that was earned?" So I'm basically asking him, by me being in the program, I enrolled in September, wasn't I still entitled for the month of November and December? If not December, at least I would figure the month of November of 2022 because I, I, I didn't receive anything afterwards. So we're going to go ahead and see what his reply came back stating as. Okay, he goes on and tell me right here and this here information. He said, well, it becomes an accounting issue. We look at it, its team's designs. Basically, I have to pay or not pay the people that were in our on your team. When you remove your support and they lose that commission forever, and the accounting people eventually get what they have coming after they honor their commission commitment. Their team at that time, a check is issued or a bill is sent. Missed people never cover their bill to their team, so it leaves a deficiency in their team. Okay, I only received commissions for the month of October. So November, if somebody dropped out of my team, he never sent me, he never contacted me and said anything. Okay, did my team ever bill? At that point, it seemed like that the two people that I had on there, they left the team. He didn't contact me and told me that they left. The team never built, the program never built up anything, so I didn't earn anything for the month of November and the month of December. So I questioned him again in the green. I said, so again, I said, I only received commission checks for the month of October. Never received since then. I joined September the 27th of 2022. November and December commission checks, am I not entitled to? And I asked him a question, and correct. And he states again, let's go ahead and see what he says in the gray. He says right here, he says accounting department looks at that, and anything earned is sent to the withdrawal team members. So basically, in a sense, he told me that I didn't earn anything. I didn't, he wasn't paying out or anything. And I said, I don't see any honesty at all. And he says, okay, this is where he pretty much gets kind of, I guess, a little bit nasty in the text message. He said, y'all, I know I see it every day. People back out on their commitment to their team. I don't call it honesty. I call it integrity. And he goes on to say, I pay out 1,000, thousands of dollars to people every day that really don't deserve it. Okay, this here's a guy here who's, running a program, and he's saying that he pays out and people don't even deserve it. So he gets our money, and in my opinion, he wants to keep it, and he says that they don't deserve it. So what is he saying, guys? Is he saying that he deserves our money and he don't deserve to pay out to people? No, so I don't see any honesty or integrity in this here statement, what he just made. And I asked him, I said, well, like I mentioned earlier, I said I joined in September, paid $60 in the month of October. I said I paid $69 in the month of November and December, and that comes to a total of $58 paid. And my only return is $10 commission check for 1 month. I said I could imagine if I stayed in the program for a year and paid $69 a month, plus mailed out 600 letters out of my pocket as well. I wonder how many that joined that possibly was not credited to me as well. Now, he didn't respond back to the text message any further after this here, guys. So that would impel me to go ahead and just write this here video. I mean, create this here video, guys. And I just want to just ask you guys a question, concerning this here, guys. If you feel like if this program here, in your opinion, is it a real or is it scam? I'm glad that I got out of the program. I'm glad I didn't, waste any more money. And my debit card that's on the file with it, he goes ahead and try to charge to it. I reduced it, it's a prepaid, so I reduced it down to zero. So it's just going to go back as a kickback to him, as insufficient funds, unavailable if he try to what you call it. Uh, so, guys, what do you think, guys? Do you think this is his program, the Chris Hollinger, is it if it's real or a scam? So that's when I ask you to make an educated decision. Now, if you're looking to get into a program, guys, that's honest, in this program here, guys, I just recently got into it, so and it looked like it's going to have good, income potential. It has a real product, and it's not people, when you're just milling out things, guys. You're getting a real product involved in this here, and I just really just would like for you to just go ahead and visit this website, and it's called myvitabiz.com, and that's spelled myvitabiz.com. Go ahead, guys, visit that, and this here's a legitimate opportunity. The owner of the company, he will actually, return any of your calls, that's involved. If you have any questions with it, he gives weekly Zoom meetings where he personally explains the program every week, so he has a Zoom meeting that he does and stuff. You can listen to him if you want to at the end of it. He even gives you a question and answer, guys, that you can do, if you may have for him and stuff. So once again, just go and visit that site that I gave you, and it's called myvitabiz.com. And there's a link to the description to that video down below in the description box. And so once again, guys, I would like to thank you. And I hate that I took nearly 20 minutes of your time, but I think it was well worth it, guys, for you guys that may be looking to join the Jackrabbit Slim program to see if this program is real or a scam. Once again, I'm speaking from my personal experience with dealing in the program. And uh, I wish that I never got into the program from the end results that I end up getting from this program. I'd like to thank you guys, and hey, the best of luck in your life and your endurance.